Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are setting up my journal. I didn't really mean to have this open on this part of the video, but it's okay. I had done a previous video setting up my journal for the month of May, and typically I start with like the first couple of days, but I wanted to do a video continuing because I think when you're seeing this video, I'll just be returning from my vacation, and I want to make sure that my planners and journal and everything are set up and ready for me to use upon my return. So we are centered, we are good, lighting seems fine, hope it stays that way. One of the things that I like to do every once in a while in my journal is just change up the products that I'm using. And today I pulled out a bunch of different Wrong PET tape because I love PET tape and I don't always reach for it because it's not part of like where my regular stickers are. And I think that that sometimes makes me forget about it. But PET tape is really great for a journal because if you don't need boxes in your journal, and I don't need them in mine, these are just like fun and decorative stickers to be able to use. So I'm going to rip that. I'm going to pull this off. This is from the Planner Babe set. You can use code Elise10 for, it should be all of these. Oh wow, I really cut that poorly, didn't I? I thought it was going to be a good cut. That's okay. And when I say a good cut, I meant that it was going to go along the whole edge, but I didn't, and it's fine because you know what? It's not that serious. So anyway, code Elise10 for a discount. I'll have everything I'm using linked in the description as long as it's in stock. And then let's take one of these and kind of give her like a little spot right there. When you're putting it down, you do want to try to make sure that you're getting like it down flat, which I'm not always great at, but there we go. That's cute. Okay, now on the other side, let's take this one and let's put this, oops, like right over here. Okay, now to go along with the washi, I think that maybe we'll put this one down here. And let's grab my washi cutting card. And then put this one, I don't know that I really want it up top. So maybe we just kind of add like a little bit of it over here. With my journal, I have a rule for myself that I decorate a third of my journal and I leave 2/3 of the journal for writing. So I don't want to over decorate, but as I look at this, there's still not a ton of decoration. So I feel like we can go heavier. Now, one thing that I do want to note is I typically use stickers to date these. The stickers that I have had an error on them. So I am waiting for the replacement ones to come in, but I don't have them yet. So I'm not going to date this. Obviously it's in order, so it will end up being dated. It's these stickers that had an error. So once the new ones come in, I'll just replace those. But today's goal is really just kind of getting this set up and ready for me to use. So what do we have left? We have these, whoops. I'm ripping this. Get to the edge here. So this is a combination of PET and washi in these box sets. But we can go here and add in a little bit more. And then use my card to rip here and to rip here. And then I think we'll do the same thing here, but because this girl is right there, I don't want to use her again right next to it. So we're just gonna change. Oh, that almost went to the exact same spot. Okay, now when I'm looking at the space to write, this feels manageable to me. It doesn't feel overwhelming, but it's enough room for me to jot down some memorable things about my day. The next box set I pulled out is Whimsical Seasons. This has 4 seasonal tapes. I put that in wrong. We have winter, spring, autumn, and fall in this one. So let's see what we've got. So I like to decorate 2 pages together. Okay. Oh, these are pretty. All right. Easy peasy. I feel like I've done so many of these journaling pages at this point that I could do it. I can't do it with my eyes closed, but I can do it really simply without like worrying or stressing about it. But it also makes me excited to do because these are going to be the pages that house my memories. And who knows what memories they are going to house. It could be something, well, let's hope it's something amazing, not something horrible. But it can include anything from, you know, a sweet moment with James to a milestone in my business to celebrating a birthday, or just the everyday, mundane, but not bad things in life. Like, and I feel like spring is a time to appreciate that. Like, we are out of winter. The warmer weather is coming, if it's not already there where you live. And it's like, okay, back to life a little bit. And a lot of it, I guess. Having my journal set up this week, though, is going to be really helpful for me because I'll be coming back from vacation and it will be time to, wait for it, spring into action, because life is busy and it's not going to slow down anytime soon from what I know is coming. So we're just going to add in a couple of pretty spring elements here just to make it pop a little bit more, a little pretty, decorative. And let's use this one. I think her skirt may be too wide for this area, but we'll try it. Nope, we got it. Cute. That one got a little bit messy. Okay. It's pretty. And then of course I'll put the dates over here. So again, like easy peasy, no fuss journaling. I think that last year I would, when I showed my journal, I would like show you a little bit more of it and what kinds of things I was writing down. But one of my goals this year was to be more thoughtful and intentional with my journal. I think that while I was honest in my journal, oh, there's a little baby deer outside. I think that while I was honest in my journal last year, I wasn't always as thoughtful with it because as a planner content creator, I never knew which part was going to end up being shared online. But the fact is, I have control over which parts I share online. And so now when I'm using my journal, I am really honest with it, the good, the bad, the ugly. And so that's why when I do these videos, I'm not showing you the words that are written down, but hopefully, you know, you get the idea of journaling. Okay, next up is Glam Babe. This is such a pretty PET and washi box set. And I'm excited to use it. Like, I love these makeup swatches here. So what we're gonna do in this one, it's like a nice thick roll of washi, is I wanna go all the way across with this. Some people cut this, like they slice it. I don't really find the need, but you can. There's no right or wrong way to do this, just whatever way works best for you. It's gonna roll off my desk. Okay, that's cute. And then let's bring in black stripe too, just to go over that a little bit. I love this combination. That's really cute. So we're gonna do 4 pages today. If you're new to my journaling videos, I do 8 pages at once, and I don't do 8 days at once. We do 7 days. The 8th day is for a weekly, there's like a little gnat in my desk, it's making me crazy, is for a weekly recap. It's where I write down anything that I was experiencing during the week, maybe like you know, what I was able to accomplish, or what probably book, not books, what book I read, a show that James and I were watching, some favorite moments from the week, anything that I really don't want to forget and don't want to have to go back through every single day to figure out. That's what I do. That's why I do 8 pages, because I love a week in review. What is that sound outside? Maybe it's the garbage. Hopefully you can't hear it. And then I think that's all I need to do here. When I look at the space, we're good. My dating stickers are going to go up at the top once those get delivered. They should be getting delivered tomorrow when I'm filming this. So that'll mean that I'll be able to pop these in before I go away, but I didn't want to wait to film this video. I forgot this one. I didn't want to wait to film this video because I have a schedule and I have to stick to it. So today is actually 10 days from when I leave for vacation. And I counted, I think it's 10 YouTube videos that need to be filmed in those 10 days. And we are sticking with the schedule as much as I can. All right, we have 2 more to do, and these I'm really excited to use. The next set is Foodie Queen, which is the newest Wrong Wrong release, and one that I really love because I love the food that's in this and it makes me happy. And I'm not gonna lie, a little hungry too. So we've got a lot of really cute washi and PET tape here. So let's start with this washi. I'm gonna put this here. And I think this time we're gonna go all the way across the top. I'm gonna go a little bit lower than where the dots are because I don't know that I'm gonna be using a ton of decorative stickers here, and I don't want to, so crooked. I put it down crooked from the start. That was the problem. I don't know that I'm gonna use a ton of decorative stickers, so sometimes, going a little bit lower gives you not only dimension, but just like uses up a little bit more space. I think that once I set the parameters for myself of journaling in 2/3 of the page and decorating 1/3 of the page, it became the first time that I was truly consistent with journaling and didn't feel like it was a chore, because it's just 2/3 of the page. It's not that much. I'll count one day and see how many words I tend to write. Okay, now we have this really fun food. I ripped it as I was pulling it out, so I actually am gonna waste a little bit of this because I want to get past the rip part. But this reminds me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Just a smorgasbord. I think I'm saying that right. Smorgasbord of yummy food. This one's going to be a little bit harder to get down straight. It's like putting wallpaper down. There we go. Okay. Little bit of a mess, not horrible. But it does rip really easily once you're ready to take any pages off. Okay, that's kind of cool. The one thing that I didn't really do was press down hard here. So this time I'm just using my card to slice so that I don't have any trouble turning the pages. You don't even need a knife to slice that. It's fine as is. I was going to add in some of these, but I actually think it's fine. We've got plenty of room here. I'll put the date stickers right there, but then we're really good on space. So those are my 4 journaling pages. We have Planner Babe. We have Spring from Whimsical Seasons. We have Glam Babe, and we have Foodie Queen. So these are really fun. I enjoyed using them. If you haven't yet picked up these products, you can use code Elise10 to save on yours. I'll have everything linked in the description, and I hope you enjoyed watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, we are so close, but so far from 20,000 subscribers. So go ahead, click that subscribe button. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next time.